Hello. How we doing? I'm over here today because I want to show Dee Dee my new Scuffy mode. How we all doing? How is Monday going? How was Super Bowl? Did you guys have fun? Sadie and I partied it up on the couch, which was pretty great. I just plopped down and that was it. That was it. And then my birthday's coming up. I'm excited. Sounds like a great day to eat cake, play Malifaux, and watch DBZ. I like this plan. Avian, hello. Let me say hi and then I'll show you guys the next Scuff emote that I'm working on. So I've got Scott, Ravenlord, hello. Mousebait's lurking, got called into work. We've got Dee Dee, Sly, hello. Osirin, hello. Spill paint pot, paint it so. Jezzy, Tony, Norman, hello. Mageson, hello. Avian, hello. Terriers, hello. How we doing? Hands on beef, welcome in. How we doing? All right, you guys want to see? Oh, thank you so much, birthday. Is that fully funded? It gave a weird amount. I'm assuming that's shipping being weird. Thank you. It's so cute. Thank you so much. For Throne Gift, thank you so much. Fully funded, which, there it is. If I just waited a second. Goodness. You know, all the anime models, that's the thing I want to work on, even. So it's perfect. Thank you so much, Scott. Birthday. All right, window capture. Let's get... You guys ready for the next Scuff emote? It's not done yet, so don't judge it. Only small laughter at it. But here it is. This is the no you. The plan is that I think he's gonna pull the card up. Because it was either he spins it, which is harder to animate, or he, like, pulls it up. So that's the ultimate goal is him throwing the card. Yeah. So I still have to do some shading, and I still have to get the rest of the card together. But yeah, it needs the animation. We need to finish the rest of his fur and stuff. But and then the rest of the card. I've got to. I have to add arrows somehow, which I wasn't sure how to do the other night, so I didn't put them on there yet. But it's getting there. I don't know. I thought it was fun. And it's been fun learning both the drawing and the animating. Look at a smug little guy. Hi, Reaper. How are you? Need Sadie emotes? We're sticking with Simon. My emotes are pretty well known, so we're gonna stick and keep them consistent. Yay, animating. It's really hard. It's really hard. That's, I now understand, like, I knew why animation was expensive, but now, like, I know why it's so expensive. And I'm just doing the basic ass stuff, so, like, yeah. But there's coming soon. Nikki K, know you. All right, let's hop over to the paint desk here. Let me get my silly setup all set up here for TikTok is also live, so I'm trying to stay out of studio mode here, and I'm just not used to it. You tried to draw on the tablet yesterday? Oof. It's definitely different. I think if I enjoy the emote stuff, I would look into, like, an iPad. Argillo, hello, how are you? Thank you. He's getting there. Let me hop over to the painting desk here. Show you guys what I got. All right. Today, we're going to be working on... I really want to finish the Imperial Fist army. So, we've got these boys here that I've done, like, the most basic of basic stuff on. And we're just going to keep cruising. So we have a Primaris Ancient that we've kind of kit-bashed. We have the Terminator Captain. We have the Dreadnoughts, which depending on how today goes, we can also work on those. But yeah, that's the plan, is to work on these cuties today. What are you guys up to? How was Super Bowl? How was rest of weekend? That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see, Procreate was not working, though. What do you mean not working? What were you having issues with? You're also making fists, Dee Dee. What have you got? Yeah, this is kind of the... If you guys have not seen the rest of this army, we've also got some Dreadnoughts. I'm going to try and finish him today. It's basically the base and then kind of final touches, and then he's ready for decals. And then this boy, there's a few spots on the actual, like, fists that I want to go back and, I don't want to say re-airbrush, but touch up a little bit with the airbrush before I finish him. And then I didn't realize that this is straight up, like, a door that he's standing on, so I need to get that as well. But those are also part of the army, so. But then that's it. We're done. I guess the only thing you guys didn't see is also the librarian. I did the axe, which needs a little bit of, like, highlights on the gold. I got that together, too. So we're almost there, chat. Almost there. I'm pretty excited to get them finished up. Edie's doing some Legion Mark 3s. Feeling old school. Let's go. The Chiefs are in yeah. The Fists are cool. It's been a fun army. I'm happy to have them all together here. Nice to have another, like, army project done, because then it's full tilt on the knights. I've got the weapons we're going to be airbrushing this week. Get them further along, too. The Superb Owl was enjoyable. Went and watched it with my family. Despite me being a fan of either team, my mom got really into it. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't really care one or the other. I don't follow. I know, like, I enjoy watching football. I know, like, the rules and stuff. I don't, like, follow a team, so I didn't really care who came away with it, but thought it was fine, and then the very end was a little stressful. That was about it. What did you guys think? William, hello! Oh, I'm sorry, Willpower, hello, how are you? What did you up to today? Hey, Hellchild, welcome in. Picking a Cygor for a change. How is that going? Iantacular, hello, how we doing? Rise, hello, how we doing? I'm doing well here, Will. We're gonna try and finish this army. I don't want to say today, but, like, maybe tomorrow. They'll be ready for decals. I think it'll end up being a long night tonight, but I think I can do it. Between these two and the Dreadnoughts. I think I can do it. And then we're gonna do the same for the Knights. You slept like 16 hours. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad you got some rest. Welcome on in. What are you up to today? You have today off, right? Well, we just big chillin' today. Slow first half, second half turned up hard on the suspense, right? I feel like that's in general Super Bowls, right? First half's always kind of whatever. Eat your apps, drink your drinks, and then the second half gets exciting. Who won Bloodless Blood Bowl? The Chiefs. Yeah, we were talking in the Discord about how after playing Blood Bowl, regular football seems a little boring. Surprised Absolutely wasn't presenting the Superb Owl reward. You're good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we're just gonna work on these guys today. Last night I did more YouTube stuff. I remembered that there's a community tab. I don't know. For those who use YouTube more than I do you ever check that? Do you ever, like, read community posts? I'm just curious. Some people were saying, like, it's a really good thing. Make sure you post in there, like, all the time. I wasn't sure how much people actually use it. You do? Okay. Hey, Runa, welcome in. How are you? Which group of brightly colored people are we rooting for? What end of the ball do we hold? Yes, the sports ball. Yes. Runa, how are you today? Welcome in. Pretty sure half of YouTube forgets it's there. Yeah, I was seeing one guy say, like, he was getting way more views when he was using the community tab, and I just didn't know how much people were actually using it. As someone who's, like, I would say just now starting to use YouTube more. So I was just curious what you guys thought. So I have a post going up today. I guess I can report back if anyone's interested. Because I realized I should post about the video that I'm about to annoy you all with again. My first anime repaint video is up now. It's on YouTube. If you want to check it out. The link is there in the stream. We did Vegeta from Dragon Ball. And I'm already got my next one prepped. So, something I'm really excited about. We're going to be doing a lot more of. If you want to check that out, go check the tube. I don't typically look at community stuff on YouTube, especially when there's a Discord. YouTube comments are usually cancer. I am making sure with mine that I axe anything that's gross. Yeah. Wasted mind, hello. The streamer asks a group of people sharing one brain cell what they think. I mean, occasionally the brain cells go different directions. Occasionally. What do you think, Wasted Mind? Do you use the community tab? Hmm. Hmm. You know, half of YouTube hasn't forgotten me. None of them know I exist. There you go, Will. There's one way to look at it. He says, I got to install Darktide, make more Marines, erase a computer during superb owl time. I can now play Darktide. Enjoy. Here's a community tab? Okay, that's good feedback, though. There is indeed. Yeah. We'll experiment with it. I mean, if nothing else, it's a place to post a video I thought, so I'll take it. At the very minimum, I can at least say, hey, there's a new video. I wasn't even there, and I heard of Will's busty schedule. I know. I know. Big news yesterday. I'm in his busty brain cell. What? Okay, well, that's good feedback. Thank you. Some of you do, some of you don't know it exists. I think someone was saying it was like just on mobile too, that it was easy to find, because I didn't see it on desktop. So then I got on mobile and I didn't see anyone using it. Like, I didn't get any community posts, so I don't know what to think anymore. I guess we'll experiment and then find out as we go here. Let's take it to the community tab. Yes, yes. The other thing I want to do today is my Kingdom Death Order came in, and I want to unbox those. No one said anything yesterday, so now you're all stuck with me doing it anyway. That's just how this is gonna work. Chat can't make up their mind, you're stuck with what I want to do, so. Mom, Will's monopolizing chat again. Mom. Do not listen to their laws. Too late. Too late. What is everyone up to today? What do we got going on? Well, I just continue to figure out YouTube. What are you guys up to? Thank you again, Scott, for your birthday present. I'm really excited for that one. It's really cute. I'm learning with the figures. I need to snatch them up when they're on pre-order. Because I don't know, I guess I thought the figures would be around more than they are. Like, longer than they are. But no, there's a few that I like that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go back and pick up this one I found, like, a little while back. And then they're all, like, $200 on eBay. I'm like, oh, shit. I should have gotten that. So now I have learned that I need to pick those up. Printing floating brains. Very nice, Norman. Osaren's working on the Vargeist. I saw the puppies got finished, Osaren. Congrats. Finishing up the February challenge. Well done. How's everyone else doing with February challenge? Mine needs basing, and then they're good. So I'm not too worried about it. Try and get them here after Imperial Fists. Everyone else doing okay with the challenge? How we feeling? I know a few people were joining in kind of late here, but I believe they'll get done. Nikki's popularity is driving up the cost of collectibles. No, I need them. I need them. They're so cute. I need them so I can repaint them. It's for content. Content. Mostly finished my Salamander's Heresy Contemptor and its finished projects. I need to go back and take a look then. I feel bad. I catch some things as I'm getting ready for stream, but I don't always catch everything. I know that we've also got a few new Warhammer things to look at. I think we've got a Kroot and then some now Spearhead boxes instead of the Vanguard. They've changed the name of those boxes. We can take a look at those here in a little bit. Sly's just working. Not as far along with mine as I originally thought I'd be, but my motivation's all over the place now. You still got plenty of time, too. Plenty of time. So if you're only getting like a little bit here and there, you're still in a good spot. I was going to use Payne's Gray Oil to recess shade. Oh, my challenge mini. Turns out I got Payne's Gray. Oh, watercolor. Brain broke for a second when the watercolor and the thinner wasn't mixing. Oops. Now you know. Are you able to get what you need here soon? Give news, you want to see the new stuff? We can hop over here in a second. Rice says, I still need to finish January's model before I start a new project. That's your new February challenge. Is January challenge remix. Remix. Yeah, we can hop over to the new stuff here in a moment. I wanted to get some edge highlighting started at least. Whoops, I'm gonna leave that in here. Hey, Hornorox, welcome in. How are you today? Squeezel, hello. How we doing? We're going to be working on Imperial Fists today. We have 2 more characters, and then kind of touch-ups on a couple things, and then we're good. No, you're good, Avian. I'm just being overly cautious with... Yeah, no. Twitch. Alright, let's go over and look at the new goodies. Alright, back over here. Let me get emote out of here. Studio mode. Window capture. Alright. Alright, so here is the new goodies. It's all to welcome in. You come in for goodies. We have Cities of Sigmar and Flesh Eater Courts bolster their ranks with new Spearhead boxes. So Spearhead apparently is the new name for the Vanguard boxes. Cities of Sigmar and Flesh Eater Courts were the 2 latest factions since Age of Sigmar to receive new miniatures. 2 new Spearheads coming out. You can build a solid force for either with just 1 box. Unlike their Stormcast Eternals allies, the Cities of Sigmar go to war without supernatural powers, relying instead on grit, determination, and their unwavering faith in Sigmar, plus black powder by the barrel load. So here is the cities. 17 miniatures led by the Free Guild Cavalier Marshal, 5 Free Guild Cavaliers, and 10 Free Guild Steel Helms. We also get the Ironweld Great Cannon, unleashing roaring blasts. So that is the Cities of Sigmar side of things. That is the new Spearhead. Flesh Eater Courts. We get 15 miniatures, so an Aberrant Archregent with his loyal complement of 10 Crypt Guard, 3 Morbeg Knights, and a Horrifying Vargulf Courtier. Their frenzied assault, a grim parody of a rousing charge. So this is the new Flesh Eater Court Spearhead. Spearhead, I get it. The starting points of your army? That's good, Rise. That's good. Slice is all good. I was thinking we need a new name for the box force, because the last 46 weren't descriptive. I was trying, like, would that be with the new edition? They wanted a new name for them. Like, I can understand from what am I trying to say? A skew standpoint? Like, oh, it's not the Vanguard box, it's the Spearhead box. Rex is tired. I came back from work a couple of hours ago. Now happy with my English and painting class here. Thank you so much for coming to hobby with us. Glad work is done. Spearhead infers the tip of an attacking force. Cities puts a defense cannon in their spearhead. What a power move, right? That's what we've got. And then that's just confirmation. It's the new name for the Vanguard boxes. So we had that for Sigmar, but we also have slip through the battlefield and pounce on your prey with the new Kroot Trail Shaper. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down to him. Where the War Shapers directly lead their kindred in battle, Trail Shapers are responsible for the overall plan of attack. As their name suggests, they prepare the battlefield for their army's arrival by picking out routes for infiltration, identifying advantageous terrain, choosing how their forces will fight. They're equipped with their traditional Kroot manner, sturdy Kroot rifle in hand, several practical blades hanging around their person. The light equipment helps them move unhindered through forests and jungles, evade enemy units who attempt to chase them down. So here is the new Shaper. They photoshopped the end of the barrel out. Oh. And we've also got rules here for our Tau players, if you want to go through all that. I won't go through all that right now, so it's a lot of reading. But there is the The new model for that trail shape. So above, yeah, all of the crew have just been working out. That's their glow up. They've been in the gym with us, yeah. But those are the new models that they showed today. What do you guys think? Anyone interested in the new Spearhead boxes or the new Trail Shaper? I'm not big on Tau. I think they look great. I think the redesigns are cool, but I'm not a Tau person, so I'll be passing, but they do look good. I like the new buff crew towns. Oh, the barrel's a break action. Take that back. That's amazing. Yeah, you guys are far more onto the details than I am. It looks nice, though. Well, that's all we got. And then we'll go back to our Imperial Fists. Alright. Back to this boy. Because we gotta get them done. I don't know what color his helmet's supposed to be. I will wait for Live Madness. I feel like an ancient would be like maybe a white helmet, but I don't know. Oh, I saw you post that, Tony. I mean, I can get him whenever, so. If that's a Lent thing, I don't really care. So. I'm sure it's good, though. I can get him whenever, though. Maybe the city's box, but unsure. Make it purple? Purple helmet? I dig that. Skipping boxes, but I need the Space Marine Scouts this weekend. I feel really bad for Avi and Dee. Avian got the full box, wanting the Scouts, like, the day before the preview. Like, literally, he got the box Saturday, and then Sunday they're like, now they're separate. So now that's all I'm ever gonna think about. But he got the terrain and stuff, so. But it was just really funny yesterday. Taking the scout knife and twisting it further. That's what I'm here for, Avian. Just think it's funny. To be fair, they came out sooner than I think a lot of us thought that they would. It's just so hard to know when they're gonna release things separately. So if like you are worried about it, then yeah, you grab what you want, and then suddenly there they are. They do look good though. But you got the terrain, which is also pretty huge. Scout box is dropping? It is, yes, this weekend. This weekend. I need no more. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. Or set yourself a goal, Will. If you finish X, you can acquire Y. Those are the options. You don't look at it, or make yourself a hobby goal. Looking at Google's, 99% of the Imperial Fist Primaris Ancients I'm seeing have white helmets. I kind of figured it would be, especially because initially he was going to match the Sternguard. So the Sternguard will have the white. I believe that's like a veteran thing. I was pretty sure white was going to be the answer. We will go white helmet. I'm going to go with my gut and Scott's Google. Danger models, Will. EW Pride Page has a veteran Space Marines. White fit. We'll go white then. Plus, it just looks cool. I like the white helmet with the... I like that they get something a little special. The, I guess it's the sergeants. Get the red, too. It just looks cool. Just give me more time. Bonk. I say set a goal, Will. When you get that painted, you can pick up those scouts. Until then. He says, question for chat. Since I'm making 35 Inducti, would Dark Angels Inducti only have basic helmets, or do I go with special helmets? I have no idea. Chat, help us out. Vet Rat, rolling on in. How are you? We are trying to finish this wave of Imperial Fists. We won't finish today, but I think I'll get darn close. And then some work tonight. We should get really close. Tummy Tuff are inducted. Yeah, I don't know enough about what they're supposed to be. Quickly inducted Space Marines during the Horus Heresy. I feel like that would lean toward basic, right? They wouldn't get anything fancy. Unless you really want them to, like, stand out on the table. Exactly. That's some nerd knowledge there. Liam, what you up to today? How are you? Are you feeling better? You join as we're doing edge highlighting. Yay! Yay! Get the demon out of me. I'm glad. Yay! I think rushed armor, so yeah, I would go basic. If you even have a, like, you could almost even go, like, trying to say, like, less than basic, like a less armored, if you had something to, or no helmet, I don't know. You're just kind of cobbling armor together, whatever makes it look very basic. Emo, welcome in. How are you today? Reading The End and the Death right now, so good. I know we've had a few people in chat just tearing through it. How are you today? Welcome in. Anything you're working on? I know, reading. Do we have any models on the table? What I saw, white helmet plus green laurel or red. Okay, thank you, Rise. Yay, I do wait. Rise is sleepy. Long weekend led to playing Monster Hunter till way too late, especially doing raid boss attempts for 4 straight hours. Monster Hunter do that. If you get going, and then you just, like, look at the clock, and you're just like, oh god. What happened? Cornax says, I don't know what everyone else is excited about. I'm sorry, I don't know if anyone else is excited, but AC/DC is back? As in, what do we mean back? Do we have a new album? Do we have... What is the news? Fill us in. I have to... Yeah, are they back in black? I have to confess, I'm not a huge AC/DC person, but I am excited for those who are excited. Concerts. Okay, so they're touring again. Very cool. Band. Sorry, not my thing. Sorry. But I'm excited for you guys. First Legion inductee coming from Caliban, so Knightly might be a thing. They also get Volkite a standard weapon. Lion broke open the vault for them. Yeah, you could, I think I said, did I say Katie? Caliban. I don't know what I said. But yeah, bringing some of that could be cool. I think whatever you could cobble together and look, like, not as impressive, I guess. Let's see, AC/DC announced a concert in my city in June. That one's going to be difficult to not go to. I got to see them twice when they came to Vancouver, probably 10 plus years ago. Oh my gosh. Hey, Queen Navy Blue, welcome in. What do you think of the putty paint stuff from Citadel for mini bases? Putty paint stuff. Is that the green stuff? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what putty we're looking at. Welcome in. If it's the green stuff's really great for sculpting. I don't do a lot of sculpting myself, but if you're wanting to sculpt some custom things, I know green stuff is kind of the preferred one for sculpting. I just don't use it a lot, personally. I'm very much here for the painting. I don't do a lot of, like, kit bashing or sculpting, things like that. Oh, Hornorak's already checking out tickets. Love that. Awesome. Excited for you guys. Enjoy. I think for AC/DC, it's a case of I heard it too much growing up, and now it's just like, I don't want to listen to it anymore. I think that's mine. Vat Rat, thank you for the reminder. Chat, self-care checkpoint. If you've not eaten today, gotten some water, make sure you hydrate. I'll go with Milliput and green stuff instead. I bought their green stuff liquid, and it was solid already. Yeah, I think we used the liquid, like, maybe twice, and then it was kind of gunking up, and we kind of stayed away from it. We just used the regular that you mix together. Do I go back to sleep for an hour, or do I get up, order some Wait, is that McDonald's? And then do some painting before swimming and work? I mean, you're already up. You can come paint with us. Come paint with us? Take them, yep. Make sure you eat, take the meds, drink some water. Self-care checkpoint. I think I need to rename that. Same, like, intention. Just rename it. Do the things. Especially if you're like me and you're stuck at a desk all day. You do the things. A little stretching. Slang for McDonald's. I got it. We say Mickey D sometimes here, so it's Macos. Okay. I don't even know if I'm still saying that right. Macos? We never actually get McDonald's. I don't know what the slang would be. Like, if I wanted McDonald's, I think I would just say McDonald's. I don't know what it would be. Alright. Pretty sure this helmet's supposed to be white. We're just gonna go for it. If anything, it could be the red with the white stripe, which then the white's still good, so we're just gonna go for it. It's a misspelled pilgrimage destination, right? Sometimes it is a pilgrimage destination, true. Depends on your pilgrimage. Did I drop? I did drop. The golden arches drawing all sorts of drunken wanderers. You know what? Fair. Rainbow says, I pulled the trigger on Battle Beast tickets in May, just after the long weekend, just before my birthday. Trying to decide if I get Mastodon tickets, do the 4-hour drive for the concert in August. Is that the Mastodon Lamb of God? Because that would be sick. If it wasn't in the middle of summer, I would consider it too. Someone in college once called it insert anatomy expletive that starts with a D, and I've kept it ever since. Sometimes it's just perfect, right, Jesse? Sometimes the name just works. Yay, Texas summer! Fun in the sun, yep. I mean, I used to do it when I was younger, but I can't do that. I don't do well in the heat, and now that I'm a bit older, it's even harder. Oh, I had that moment. Did anyone else have the moment with the Super Bowl with the halftime show? And you're like, yeah, this is great. I'm like, oh, crap. Does this mean I'm old? I had that moment last night. I'm like, oh, crap. I like the halftime show. The local one's an inside location. Ah. That is exactly what it means. Damn it. Not sure why. I got so hyped. I'm like, ah, Alicia Keys. Ah, little John. Luda. And I'm like, oh, shit. Who won the Owl? Kansas City did. It was, honestly, pretty boring game until the very end. It did go into overtime, which was a little stressful, even though I don't care about the teams. It was still stressful. But it was alright. Sadie and I plopped on the couch for a bit. I had a drink. She fell asleep. We partied real hard, but it was kind of nice to zonk out for a little bit. I think I needed it. Nothing more fun than hanging with the paramedic in the heat, the casualty tents. Yeah. I've had that even in one of the inside. When we went to go see Dead Mouse, it was still like summer and it was freaking hot in there. So even with the indoor, I think it would depend. If it's a large venue, that tends to help. If it's just like packed little club type situation, then it's still too freaking hot. Says, I'm doing okay. At work recovering from some, food poisoning. I'm sorry. Maybe mixed with the flu. Didn't get much of anything done, but I have a short day today. I'm glad it's a short day. I'm sorry you're dealing with food poisoning. That's no fun. I think the worst part is you're just kind of stuck writing it out, which is always awful. Cheapest tickets are 58 each, and then, oh my goodness, 500,000 in Ticketmaster fees? On a good day? Next thing you know, Fallout blamed at the Super Bowl, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Spats, now welcome in, how are you? Lambic on Mastodon, plus the Leviathan album, which was the first Mastodon album I listened to. Technically, could drive to stay at my brother's place overnight. I think it would be fun, Ravenlord. I say do it. I say do it. Especially if you can find a friend to go with you. They're so much fun. Let me get comfy. I'm sitting like a regular person and I can't handle it. Can't handle it. Okay. There's the white. We can start. We're just gonna keep base coat and everything. We'll just keep cruising. Fit is 460. Seems about right, yeah. There wasn't even a proper foul. Not a single choke slam, boot in the chest, player pushed into a ravenous crowd. I know. I know. No Blood Bowl things, and we were made to feel old. Boo, Super Bowl. Paramore halftime show win, right? It's coming. Coming. Belly Mouse Jack, hello! Thanks for coming on over to Twitch today. How you doing? We are trying to finish the wave of this army. So I've got Ancient, we've got our Terminator Captain, and then we have some Dreadnoughts that are down to basing, and the other one needs some touch-ups with the airbrush. The actual like hand part was turned weird, and it didn't quite get highlighted right, so I'm going to go back with airbrush and then finish it up, and then they're off to decals. Pretty excited. What are you up to today? Yeah, thanks for coming over from TikTok. A full emo rock Super Bowl show? Coming. It's coming. Brighton Park Chap, hello. It's going well. How are you? We're talking Super Bowl a little bit and working on Imperial Fists. Trying to finish this army up. For now, at least. And then it'll be another wave later. But for now. Every time I looked over, they're showing T-Swift inside the game. I mean, that's all the cameraman, so. Everyone gets mad at her for just existing, but it's the cameraman panning over there. Don't get me wrong, I don't really like Taylor Swift, but it's not her fault. Does that JD have a mortar on the base? It does. Yeah, we've got, let me show both. So this one comes with the sculpt, but then Alive and Madness in my chat, it's his Dreadnought. He likes to add stuff too, so we've got the mortar there. And then we've got, oh, actually remember this comes with a kit. Oh, we've got a door that he's stomping on over here. Yeah. There's a kind of additions throughout the army on the bases, which is fun. Cameraman knows where the money's coming from? Yeah. Yeah. I like the image Dreadnought very carefully loading a tiny mortar. Yes, he's just stooping down. That's why I have to get his little arms right. They're just outing the Swifty cameraman for checking out his favorite pop star. Yep, instead of covering the field. Yep. That's exactly what it is. I just love the whoop sound, brother. Phil has to get some enjoyment somewhere, right? Poor sad Phil. Over there loading his tiny mortar. Let's see. Porkchop says, I'm having to replace half a Beastman army for the old world. Managed to lose all of my characters in 2 units for it. I'm trying to get it all by Friday so I can build and base them. Oh my goodness. Well, good luck getting all of that together. Sorry, you weren't able to find them. Do you have like an event coming up where it's kind of time sensitive here? Where did I just put there? Wolverine has a whole arm of rockets. I'm helping. They don't make the sound though. Different. ASMR with Brother Thule. Easy peasy, welcome in. After you'd airbrush the base coat when going over details, if you made a mistake on the armor, how would you fix that up? Sure, so I try my best, and this is why white armies are kind of annoying, is I try my best to just go carefully to not do it. If I notice it in time, what you can actually do is go and just a clean brush and wipe it away. You'll see me do that sometimes on stream. Otherwise, it's a matter of blending after. Sometimes if it's just I can't save it by brush, I'll mask off the rest of the mini, and I'll just go back and re-airbrush that tiny little spot if I need to. I haven't had to do that. I think I've done it on one vehicle, which is nice that it's not super often, but yeah. For the most part, I can re-blend it, but if I just really made a mess of something, I'll just go back and re-airbrush it so it all matches. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? In fairness, the flomp set was my favorite part of using a mortar too. Tool onto something, says Vatrat. It's onto something. The phone here is making you getting McDonald's notifications. This is your sign. This is your sign. Audio stimulatory mortar response. There you go. ASMR. From the clips I saw, I kind of wish I had the Nickelodeon feed. I saw a couple, like, screenshots. I know when they were on Kelsey, it was like, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, really good at football. So remember to try my local Warhammer store on Wednesday. Either can be here 5 minutes delayed or not at all. We're happy to have you, Will. Enjoy your McDonald's. Enjoy, enjoy. Really careful and don't mess up. That's the easiest, unfortunately. Just to go a little bit slower. Well, it is to use. It's a lot different than I'm using. So I use, it's actually Mornfang Brown, Gold Brown from Vallejo, or Averland Sunset if you're on Citadel, and then Uriel Yellow. I tend to keep mine a little bit darker. C-Decker, thank you so much for that sub for 36 months of support. And she puts up with me, I guess. C-Decker, what you up today? Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I was going to update you guys. For the Partner Plus stuff that we're shooting for, I think we're at like 70 subs. So we are making good progress. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Exclamation sub if you want to know what I'm talking about. We're trying to unlock Partner Plus so that I get a bigger split from subs. So instead of 50-50 with Twitch, I get 60 and they get 40. So if you're interested, gift subs and Prime subs do not count toward that. If you would like to help out, you can swap over those subs to a paid sub. You can also increase the tier of your sub. That also helps. It's more points toward the unlock. But we're making it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We're looking good so far. I'll let you guys know if, like, when we hit it here. Is there a 4th tier? Yeah, Throne. Throne's my wish list and my tip jar. That's the next one. Oh, the brown was what tripped me up. Yeah, so I like to work up from a nice brown. It gives a little bit more depth. You can also do, like, from an orange. Some people do magenta and then the yellow over it, and it gives you a nice orange. But having a little bit more depth to that yellow helps. Happy the Chiefs won last night. I think everyone picks the angel, because you are an angel. I'm glad your team won, C-Decker. It was, I'm not even, like, a big football person, and the end of that game was stressful. I can only imagine that being your team, how stressful that would be. Like, I enjoy football, but I don't keep up with it. I can only imagine. Avian, you mentioned unboxing the figure you helped pick up. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to take it out of the box, because I'm going to save that for YouTube, but do you want to see it? Because it is here. I'm excited. The sports ball team sports balled better than the other sports ball team. They did indeed, yep. Good job, sports ball team. You did it. What was the final score after the final pigskin sphere had been thrown? I don't actually remember. I don't actually remember. I just know they needed a touchdown to win, and they got it. 22-25 was the final score. Thank you, easy peasy. Thank you, thank you. Trump says, found my spare dragon ogres. One less thing to worry about. Should probably finish up the Ungors. Let's go. It's all coming together. All coming together. It's exciting when the pigskin got taken to home base during the final period. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It does seem pretty close. It was pretty low scoring the whole time, yeah. Like I said, it wasn't a super exciting game until the very end. Which I feel like is just Super Bowl in general. Well, it seems to be how it goes. But I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad I got some zonk out time to watch it. I needed it. Who's happy for the new multi-part Space Marine Captain? Yeah, we've got the Leviathan one here today. Who's going to be picking up the new one? That being said, the far superior Six Nations rugby is on at the moment. We beat the Welsh, it's our right, and Ireland whomped Italy, so Connie will be happy. How, I guess, this is like a multi-day thing, right? This is like I don't want to say a tournament bracket, but kind of. Like this goes on for a bit. I don't know what the term would be. Yeah. Multi-weekend thing, okay. I guess like playoffs, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Do you usually super glue after sub-assembly painting? In your opinion, do you think it's worth the effort to sub-assembly paint? I'm a bit torn on it. For me, when I tried to do a lot of sub-assembly, I started losing pieces. So if it's something real simple, I just build everything. If it's something more complex, I will keep it in sub-assemblies. I've also moved to, I won't sub-assemble unless I'm working on it like right away. So I won't sub-assemble and just leave it because, for me at least, I am more likely to lose pieces. So for me, I will sub-assemble if I'm working on it like immediately. If it's going to be sitting for a bit, I tend to not sub-assemble anymore. Panda, welcome in. How are ya? Just says, I got my yearly sports and football in. It was good. Jesse says, that's enough. I'm good. Six Nations operates on a round-robin format. Each team plays every other team once. Okay, points are awarded based on match results. 4 points for a win, 2 for a draw. The team with the most points at the end is crowned the winner of the Guinness Six Nations. DD's a sub-assembly fiend. Yeah, I just got tired of losing stuff. If you're more organized or have less of a backlog than me, then maybe it makes more sense. For me, it did not. I got tired of losing stuff. So now every time I want to finish something, it's finding the 5 pieces that I sub-assembled. Somebody who got Ushan early showed me built in sub-assemblies, which is good to know. But looks like the main cloak can't be assembled. Yeah, I did retweet that if anyone needs it. Someone had, I think, a store copy that they were working on. And was getting Ushan in sub-assemblies. It goes like the cloak, the head. What else did I see specifically separate? Obviously the base separate. I'm doing alright. How are things here? Pretty good. We're just trying to get these Imperial Fists finished up. So that's my goal today. We've got an Ancient and a Terminator Captain. And then final stuff for Dreadnoughts and basing before it goes to decals. And then it becomes Scott's problem for a little bit. Six Nations, all fun and games. Then you have the World Cup, where you hear the Godzilla theme play and the New Zealanders show up. Freaking Dark Souls boss life barbers above the field. The little bit of rugby I have watched, I have enjoyed watching. I think it's really interesting. It's very fast. It's pretty brutal. The bit I have watched is cool. You have 3 backlogs. Yes, only 3. Or Scott's in the company. Yes, only 3. Essentially, yeah. All Scott's stuff, all of my stuff, and then mission stuff. It takes up a lot of space. So by the time you're adding sub-assemblies to that mix, it's a lot here. Like, I try to keep the stream area pretty clean, but I wish you guys could see just how much stuff is here. Necklace, body, head, top cloak, shoulder, and the mohawk. All separate. All blacks in Middle Earth. No, you're good. ADD mid mode. It's fixated on the mini you're painting. All good. If you have any questions at all, happy to help. All good. There's a lot of things we've all learned the hard way, and if we can help kind of get around some of that, we are here to help. So if you think of anything else, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep cruising. That's what I miss. Shoulders. They get the white trim to match our Sternguard. Get it out and get stuff done. Have a good one, Dee Dee. I'm going to wobble with you soon. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. As soon as I get know you and my little loading guy all animated, I'm gonna wobble. Gonna happen, chat. Probably gonna be my most scuff emote of them all, but I'm gonna wobble. How about mess? Looks behind me at the mountain of LED strips, cables. Other mess on the hobby bench. My hobby space is super clean. Aw, Matt Wood, thank you so much for that sub. Spacebook says bad. Kill order engage for 4 months. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. How are you today? The loading emote is also buffering. My boy just stuck in load. We'll get there though. It's been fun to learn, if nothing else. It's been fun to learn. Bruno says, I sub-assemble because otherwise weapons and cloaks tend to make painting visible areas of pain. Yeah. Stellar Master Jack, thank you so much for sharing the live over on TikTok. For anyone on TikTok, the other chat that I am talking to is my Twitch chat. Twitch is kind of my main home for streaming. If you'd like to come join us, the link is in my bio. But I can see TikTok chat. Hopefully audio and everything good. Now that we get the music all sorted. Workshop says, I need to alter my lists a bit more. Maybe I need to drop in and paint up some goblins for the army. I feel like I've seen a few people do the same. But that was been a bit, so I don't know if that's still the thing to do. Working game day today, though, so excited to go make some pew-pew noises. What are we fighting today? What are we pew-pewing? There's a tweet about how much one guy lost on his bet on Super Bowl. I don't think I've seen, that many commas? Oh, for monies. It was a nice thing to hop on Twitter and then just block all of the sports betting websites. All of the accounts. I feel like that's all I do on Twitter now is just block ads and accounts, but it was nice to kind of get those taken care of. Oh yeah, sports betting. Totally not a society problem. Nope. Absolutely not. It's the weirdest thing. But now they're all blocked on my Twitter, so I feel a little bit better. Alright, let's start doing some washes. We do need to figure out, and this is kind of our big project, I guess, for today. So we gotta get this banner figured out. I want to add some of our black, just to add some more contrast. I think, so we can kind of talk it out here. I'm thinking this middle section, the black. I think we almost paint all of this to match the blade guard we've done, because it's basically the same symbol they have on their shields. Obviously, we'll have some of the parchment. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I got RPG tonight. Why do I always dread playing this game? I have so much fun when I actually play it. That's interesting. Is it like the actual getting ready to do things? Is that part of it? Because sometimes for me, that's part of it. It's like, maybe you don't want to think about going somewhere to do it or the prep work, but then once you're in it, you're fine. I have that with a lot of social stuff. Where my social anxiety just gets the best of me for a minute there. Ugh. Norman says, my Saturday pew-pew went okay. That's the Eldar Avatar bullshit that I will not muddy this chat with. My opponent's already a slow player, used a kill team squad of 10 models, which has 9 different weapon profiles, included a character with them. It took 5 minutes to attack with them. Yeah. Yeah, some of those are rough. I know that they've tried to, like, limit how much of that you can do, but some of those squads, like, that's the point of taking them. That's tough. The place that sports betting has invaded my life. Oh, is Spotify ads? Viper, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We are working on some Space Marines. Trying to get... This is kind of a wave of an army. Trying to get them finished up so I can move on to the next project. What are you up to? Avatars are great, especially when purple. I had fun biting them. I think I just have a lot of stuff I want to get done around the house. It's taking one of my few nights. Okay, so the fact that it's taking away from other stuff. I feel that. Sometimes it's tough having to make that decision of what gets done that night. Just don't let the avatars kiss. What? That's the best part. Kiss. It's like one of my top viewed clips. That's the best part. How dare you? I'm realizing that didn't get pulled over with the bot. I have to get that. Same squad had a singular model with a 4-up invuln and damage block once a turn. Character kept putting it back, so even shooting into that unit took 5 minutes. That's fair. Alright, let's work on shoulder a bit. How else do you get more avatars? When an avatar loves another avatar. Let me mix up this paint real quick. Sorry, I'm sniffly today. Unrelated media news. I sped through Castlevania. Oh, Nocturne, a couple nights back. And it was like, animation quality of the fight scene's still impressive. Forgot the original Castlevania had like 4 seasons, so surprised I only see 8 episodes. Oh, okay. So shorter. I still need to watch it. I just forget. Which, again, is weird, because I really liked the older seasons, sorry. I guess because I know it's, like, new characters and stuff, that I'm not, like, rushing. I feel like that's part of it. We do have a hard stop at 9 p.m., so I do have, like, later night, but still 3 hours less. Yeah, no, I understand that, Jesse. I get that a little bit, too, where it's like, okay, I could work, or I could work on this, or I could watch this, or I could play this, and I want to do all of them, but I need to decide, because I only get, a couple hours with whatever I pick. But I get it. You forgot it was released, yeah. Apparently confirmed a 2nd season coming late this year, early next year. I will say Resident Belmont is no Trevor. Hey, Dismoniac over on TikTok. How are you today? Welcome in. We're working on Imperial Fists today. Trying to get the last little group here together, so we can finish up this wave of the army. I can't say finish the army, because there's more coming, but this wave of it at least get finished. You found the perfect VTuber for you? She's addicted to the Azure Lane ship waifus. His voice sounds like it was recorded in a completely different way to the other characters. Oh, interesting. Well, when I finally remember to watch it, we will discuss. That's interesting, though. Huh. I like Trevor a lot, so it'll be weird for me. Be brief respect after. Oh, you beat Infinite Wealth? I need to get back to it. We've been X-filing at night instead, so I've not gotten back to it. X-Files has been fun, though. We're in season 5 for the X-Files friends. Are you gonna dive into, I know you said, quick break here. Persona is up next. I think you mentioned the other day. Anyone else playing any fun games right now? What do we got, chat? You mean Kiryu doesn't have infinite yen? I don't know, you have to beat it to find out. Infinite wealth. I pinned off Slam for Kiryu. Easy decision. Yeah, you just made him my problem. What's going on with this insult? What the heck? Mrs. Panda started Infinite Wealth and is kind of enjoying it. It's a bit different what she expected. Has she played the previous ones? This is something impacted by the lockdowns. That makes sense. I could see how that'd be kind of... I know it's like a meme, but immersion. I've been diving 2 through Hell, and it's been great. Hell Divers. I'm just not interested in that. Like, I've seen people talking about it, and that it's good, and I'm just like, eh. I'd been me off for Kiryu as well. I mean, well, if you're gonna say it, then, take me some husbando time here. Wow. Gonna start this one because Tina Day Kim is doing a character and he survived. Oh, you're gonna... Okay. It's fun, it has its issues, but it's fun. I feel like she's gonna... Well... It's tough, because that series has so many games. And, like, you're gonna get the best, like, emotional payoff by having played the other games. I don't know, I feel like... Like, it would still be fun, but I would definitely not be as invested if I had not played the other games. No, Slam, we both value and your friendship. I would never ignore you for a virtual. Have you seen Curry, Slam? I'm just gonna throw that out there. Have you? Have you? It's okay, Exalted Nikki writes me off for it too. Yeah, a little bit. When it and Gaiden both came out, I'm just hiding here. Gotta get prep for morning meeting. Sounds good, Panda. Hope it goes well. Slam knows his place. Toss in the bin anytime a husband needs attention. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't start it. I didn't say it. Well, Nikki's been stuck in virtual Yakuza. I've been watching Tokyo Vice. Apparently, it's also pretty good. We're both learning about, you know, criminal underbelly. Pretty great. If you can't rip your jacket and shirt with one hand, Nikki has no interest. Just saying, Piccolo did it too. There's a trend here. there's a trend. I definitely have a type for sure. Sure. The painful truth. Yep. Stop sending me VTubers. Poor Will. Will has we discovered a VTuber, and now we're just getting the full education. I'm here for it. Oh, is it the Piccolo did it? Sure. I'm just saying, there's a trend here. You miss Slam streams? Found the demented Japanese games and played them to completion. Slam streams are great. Soon. Here's the fun part. Soon, Slam will stream his own games. Because he's working hard and learning Unreal. Slam stream of Slam game. That's the ultimate goal here. I'm excited for it. The shoutout still works? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that was, sure that was Scott. Or Exalted. Could have been Exalted, yeah. The only automatic one is on a raid. But I have a couple mods in here who would, yeah, love to shout Slam out, so it works out nicely. When I return, it will only be as a busty VTuber model playing Azure Lane. Slam's gonna be so pretty. So pretty. Doctor, game dev, streamer, moderator. Yep, someone needs to trip this overachiever. Yep. He's got the silly doctor stuff taken care of, so now he can get back to his VTubing days. Game dev. Dr. Rhino, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on Imperial Fists. We have a wave of an army that I am trying to get finished up. So we're kind of down to a couple characters. So I've got our Ancient, we've got our Terminator Captain. I've also got some Dreadnoughts that are down to basing and final touches. So I've got, new Dreads, a couple characters, and then we're done. How was your stream? What were we up to today? Timid Tempest, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much. What are you up to today? Welcome, welcome. The Sneaker, hello. Love the Dread. The new Dreads are great. I would consider them for my Spiss Wolves. They're chunky. Like, this is a chunky Dread right here. Here is, I'm shedding. Next to our Ancient here. And so he's a big boy. Big boy. But that's what we've got. What are you guys working on? What do we got on the table, chat? How was stream? What were you up to today? Tell me all about it. Hey, Calderic. Love the gradient in the armor. Thank you so much. This, we're kind of keeping a little bit of a darker yellow, but I've really liked it. So we work up from a brown up to a yellow. We're rocking that here for the army. You're a smoky voice for your YouTuber. Oh, like Monarch? I can see that. Not for free. Slam's already got it figured out. Slam's had it figured out. The rest of us are catching up. But no, Slam's got it. Meeting time sounds good, Jezzy. Hope it goes well. We'll be here trying to finish our boys. But yeah, how was the stream? For anyone who may be new, hi, I'm Nikki. We paint a lot of Warhammer. I've also been painting... Oh, you guys want to see what we were working on yesterday? Hold on. Hold on. Yesterday, we were working on some Kingdom Death. It dropped on the floor. Face is too big. Sorry, chat. That was probably loud. It's Gorman time. We worked on this boy yesterday. He's horrific and I love him. So we're gonna finish, I gotta finish up his mouth and his eyeballs there. But we also work on Kingdom Death. I've got some Malifaux that I want to work on. But yeah, there's a little bit of what we like to work on. If you want to see more of my projects, I'm gonna send you to my socials. And I'm also on YouTube. You can check me out there. A face only a mother can love. He's adorable. Adorable. What if we had the Owl command back and a Gorm command? And see, Timon says I'm working on 10 Berserkers and 6 8-bound. Oh, these are my first minis. I'm really enjoying it. Welcome. Those are some fun, some fun new sculpts to get started with. If you have any questions, if you see anything that I'm doing that you like, let me know. Happy to help. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's see where that Gorm got to. He, we made some good progress yesterday. The mouth still needs some work. It's not quite there yet, but... Timothy, hello. That thing is disgusting, but you painted it so well. I'm taking a break from work to vibe with you and nap. Enjoy that nap. Thanks for coming to vibe. What the Gorm? I mean, like, on the screen. Yeah. The command itself just says Gorm. How do I get good? Scott's got the answer. We paint more. Yep. That is the way. If you just keep painting, I would say... If that is that's the goal, don't be afraid to try new things. If you see something I'm doing and you want to try it, or you see something Dr. Rhino's doing and you want to try it, if you're kind of checking out streams and YouTubes, don't be afraid to try new things. It's the best advice I can give you. Best advice I can give you. Don't ask Nikki, she said something ridiculous, like practice. She's actually a crazy person. Streamer believes in the power of bully. It's true, I do. How do you get the blending so smooth in the armor? Mine always ends up looking patchy. So mine, for big armies like this, it's a lot of airbrushing. So I like to do the big gradients with an airbrush. Because it saves a lot of time, which I'm sure is what you're running into. You can absolutely get the same blends, but it's going to take you a lot more time. So I tend to do an airbrush. You can also do with rattle can if you've got 2 different colors. So if you do an all-over coat and then the zenithal from the top for your other layer, that just helps to speed it up and keep the kind of the consistent gradient. Hey, Helen, welcome in. The purple guy was horrifying. I like it. Thank you. Welcome in. Yeah, so he is from Kingdom Death. This is the Gorm expansion. There he is, since our new friends appreciate Gorm, he's back. We have more horrifying monsters to paint later, but that's what I've got right now. Praise Gorm. Oh, did that freak chat out? Interesting. Mine's fine. But it's within OBS, so that's interesting. Huh. Demon speech messes up Twitch chat. Good to know. If you leave Gorm off stream, I'll tell you how tall I think your eyes are. Well, I mean, chat's already told me, so I think I can bring Gorm on. I think is the takeaway there. Yeah. I control all of chat. I can even break that. Well done, Slam. Well done. Live Manus, hello. Oh yeah, no decals for this guy. We're getting there, Live Manus. I was showing chat what we've got left. We've got this boy left. We've got this boy left. So these are the 2 that I haven't done as much on. We've got basing to do. And kind of final touches. And then this guy. I'm silly and I didn't realize we had a door down here. I'm going to do a little bit of spot touch-ups with the airbrush and get this, and then we will base him, and then they all go to Scott. We did it. So I think a lot of that'll get done today. We'll see. That's the hope. Oh, Nikki Tall Eyes Balls. That's right. That's right. We are nearly there. We're getting there. The banner's easy. It's the shoulder ones that are done. Yeah, shoulder's always annoying. For decals. You're discounting an important aspect. Yeah, chat. Look how tall Gorm's eyes are. Look how tall they are. They're so tall. He who can destroy a thing controls the thing. Oh no. If that's true, we're in danger. I mean, Slam controls a lot of things. We are in danger. Its eyes are exactly as tall as your soul. Thank you. Everyone coming over with the raid. What have we got today? We've been cruising on these guys. We were talking Super Bowl a bit earlier. Some video games. I'll go ahead and get the little Aquila here finished up. You're tied for my first favorite Sullivan, my sister Scott. I appreciate you. We tied. Usually I'm not in first. I'm gonna take the tie. Alright. We got highlight. And then that part's done. Alive in Madness. We all assumed it is white helmet for this guy. If I have messed that up, please let me know. Gonna take a nap. Sounds good, Tony. Enjoy. It's napping hours here in the chat. Enjoy. Thanks for coming to relax with us. Sadie's your preferred Sullivan? That's fair. She does want to talk to you every time we get on voice, so I could see that. She wouldn't bin you off for Kuryu, so I understand. Where do you keep your Necrons? I have no Necrons. In the bin is where I keep them. That has no Necrons. Yeah, Scott has this in a plastic tub. Until he decides to get back to him. No! If someone had a tasty enough treat, even Sadie would bin Slam. Sorry, Slam, but that's... Stay binned, lurk in the bin. The secret is you get her toy. She has one. It's like the simplest toy. It's just like, it's literally 2 things of fabric and then something in the middle that kind of sounds like when you crinkle a plastic bag. Whatever that is in between. That's her favorite toy. She goes nuts for it. It's the simplest, silliest thing. But she loses her mind. That and then the herding ball for outside. But for inside, she likes to play with that one, which I thought was kind of a silly toy, but nope. She loves it. My favorite thing is when she gets it, she picks it up and then she just shakes her head back and forth really fast with it. It's really cute. She's killing it. Yeah, it could just be a plastic bag. It's exactly what it sounds like. It could just be like a grocery bag in there. And she loves it. Did you see the tiny banner hole? Hopefully this isn't too much of a pain. In her hole. I'm not sure what you mean. Growly fur baby, that's our Sadie, yep. Yep. We've not heard her work today. She did this yesterday too, where she was just really growly. She'll just lay there and just It's almost like a purr, but growly. On the base next to the rock. Oh, just like this thing? Just figuring out. Okay, I'm sure it's just an odd angle. Okay. I think I assumed it was just more straight up. Because I hadn't tried to piece them together yet. Okay. We'll figure it out. For sure. For the end of the... Yeah, I guess so. I guess this is more of an angle than I was thinking. Hadn't made it that far yet, if I'm honest. Hey, Erebri, welcome in. How are you? We're trying to get this Imperial Fist army finished up. How are you? Once they're finished, I'm going to go real hard on Chaos Knights, and then we're kind of caught back up, which is nice. And then we've got some fun characters I'm excited for. And then it'll probably be Adepticon time, and then we dive in with some new stuff. If you do want to paint it with the banner glued, yeah, this is going to be a lot easier. So thank you. Otherwise, I'd be missing a lot of what's back here. Tired, but okay. Same here, Bri. We're Monday-in, for sure. My cat's still experiencing anxiety from being snatched into a carrier to visit the vet. He comes up to me and is very vocal to be put on the table. I try and grab him, he bolts and is afraid. When I put him on the table, he's happy and lies in the spot, though. Like the no take, only throw. No grab, only table. Makes sense from the angle of the hanging ribbons, yeah. The little parchments. Yeah, there she is. The Bork is never too far away. How'd you end up doing that? I actually need to go back to that Alive Menace. I saw it in the notes, and we can look at it together here. Because you said the knee, and they don't really have a knee plate. Yeah. So we can still put it somewhere, but I don't have it on there right now. So if there's another spot, I feel like maybe leaving it as is. There's not really another separate panel that works, but if you think of something, let me know. It's the speakers again that she's growling at. What was I doing? I got distracted. Oh, the grace. Let's not bother with the blue turret. Okay. I did see it in the notes, but I was gonna leave it. Since I still have the blue to do on... I think our captain gets the blue. I'm just leaving it for now. Cool. I'll take that off, or make a note of it. Hey, Chris the Snack, welcome in. How are ya? We've got all the pretty yellow today. What you up to? No, you're good. You're not difficult at all. Let me know. I've got my notes pulled up and trying to follow them, but if I miss anything, let me know. Life Menace, the type of rapscallion to give live feedback on a commission, right? Such a rapscallion. How dare he? How dare he dictate how his models look? All good. Trying to find my damn hobby saw while the pizza dough is rising. Ooh, how's your day going? I mean, I don't have pizza waiting for me, so not that good. What kind of pizza are we making? Oh yeah, as long as it's their commission, that's true. They could be dictating someone else's commission. Which you joke, but people like to do that. Why didn't you do such and such? Well, because you're not the one commissioning me. That's why. Think it would look cool in blue? This piece? I'm just giving ideas. I don't know that I like it. It is kind of like the only separate piece left, though. Or the one that goes around his head. This piece. We'll leave it. No blue? Okay. Don't get me wrong, if there was a cool place to put it, I'd be there for it. I'm not seeing it. Wait, the dough is for the Tyranids I'm about to... Wait, what's up? Basic cheese and ham pizza tonight? That sounds good. Enjoy. Enjoy. One day when I get my ship righted and I get a Nikki commission, I'm gonna make so few adjustments to my original request. Someone flip that. Someone just snap that for me. Just for no reason. Just go ahead and clip that for me. Work with Dimension Patience is rubbed off on me, it seems. All good. We'll get you. Yeah, we've got the con. That as soon as I can get caught up here. I'm gonna say thank you to all my clients. I've had way more like army projects than I ever used to have, and we're finally getting through what I had. But they take a lot longer than... it's just so hard to estimate time for some of these things. I feel like I've done pretty well with the Imperial Fists, but like the Chaos Knights are taking a little bit longer than I thought, and it's just, I think, trying to get a better time estimate for some of these. They just take longer than I think. Even with me working quite a bit, it just takes longer. Love you. Thank you, everyone, for being patient and understanding. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then we're going to work in YouTube. So as soon as we figure out the schedule, we change it again. But that's okay. All good things. All good things. What color should your little eagle be? I feel like gold. Got a little gold in here. If I can find it. William is voluptuous brain cells, that's right. Let's see, a few weeks ago we went to a home renovation trade show. Found a company that does permanent holiday lighting. We got a quote and kind of sat on it. I'm assuming there's more, so I'm gonna wait. Last week, the estimator calls me, tells me they have a contest for people from the show for 25% off, and I should definitely enter because my chances were good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Captain is the tilt shields, yes. Maybe just some blue on there only for him. We could do that, yeah. So that would be the shoulder trim and then the shields. We could do that. We have laurels on his shoulder, and I'm trying to decide if I want to go green, because we do have green throughout the army. Yeah, let's jazz it up a little bit. We have a plan, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, because if he's with the unit, then you're rocking the blue. I didn't see the L in tilt shields. It seemed, yeah, it still works, doesn't it? It absolutely still works. I'm pretty sure the contest, was made up to give me a price break. They didn't even wait for the draw date to tell us we won. It's like a Valentine's Day contest. They did the draw a few hours after I entered. Oh, that's weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Katie, hello, how are you today? Yeah, they're just trying to find an excuse to give you a discount. That's weird. I feel like that would be a turnoff for me. Be like, never mind. Unless you're just, like, super wanting it, and then you just, I guess, take advantage of it. But I feel like that'd be a turnoff for me. They're desperate for the job, yeah. That's what it kind of feels like. I don't know about that. Good, how's everybody? Good here, KT. We are just trying to get this next round of Imperial Fists all finished up. A little bit more of a work day today. It's gonna be hopping back and forth between me getting stuff finished, but get everything, hopefully everything finish up today, or at least down to like final steps today. That's kind of my goal. I return! I'm on the treadmill in my bin! Lamb, we love you. Go get that treadmill. Let's get it. Get it. Crushing it. Wait, we're commissioning Scott. Wait, my money. I bought the con years ago. Even if the con takes years for making complete, it'll still be closer to painted than he is now. Or I commission Scott. I see. Scott's backlog. Quite a bit shorter than mine. I'm excited to work on him when we get to him. Will, thank you for being patient while I get armies finished up. The trash is an odd place to keep. I don't know, I think some people would agree with treadmill in the trash. I have leg day today, and I'm not excited about it. Yesterday, I did some new stuff for triceps, and they hurt. There's been a few times I've moved the wrong way this morning, and it's like, Reminder that I have arms, and they hurt. You already have a model painted by me, that's true. That's true, he's just given up on me, Scott. Doesn't believe in me anymore. Is this you letting me down easily? It's okay. You don't want something from me anymore. I get it. Thank you for letting me know. I have arms. Did you know? Do you want to see my muscles? Oh, we thought it was weird too, but they're the only company that uses journeyman electricians. Oh, for installs. Nikki has no arms. She has guns. The pump yesterday. I love arm day. I feel so strong. And then I go back to shoulder day and I just feel like a child. Arm day is great though. Shoulder day blows. The pump, that's right. It feels real good. I like it. My arms felt massive. Like how they like walk around after the gym. That's how I felt yesterday. It was nice. It was real nice. Will TOS allow us to see Nikki's arms? Not against TOS yet. She's just spitting and huffing. I hate when she does that. When, like, even she doesn't know what she wants. She's just spinning. Hate it. You try and play with her, and she doesn't want that. You try and put her outside, she doesn't want that. She just wants to be annoying. Yep. Bow emotes coming in clutch. Rocking the arms. Also, I remember when I used to be able to do more than a basic walk without triggering stupid amounts of pain. Oh, the memories. Sorry, Sly. Also, is your finger doing better today? Get it all patched up? I have to take her for a walk, but it's cold outside. If you start walking, then you'll warm up. He walks into a gas station after arm day and they call the cops. I'm gonna show him anyway, chat. I don't care what you think. Look at it. The definition. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'll keep growling at you until you agree with me. Heck yeah, them gains. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Piccolo's getting bigger. Chat, am I shredded yet? Yes, thanks. Had to trim off some skin because I kept catching on stuff. I think it's okay now, unless I stab it with something else. Yeah, let's plan on not doing that. No more sly stabbing, please. Glad it's better today. Glad you got it cleaned up. I know it's important to do that, but she actually didn't make that growling noise. That's the sound of her muscles straining against her constraints. That's right. Muscle ASMR. That is. Ever nitric oxide, get the super pump. Do I need to look into this rape rate? Are you just giving me, like, ridiculous things now? Of, like, things you wouldn't normally just use while working out? Reaper's like, alright, bodybuilding arc. Let's go. Let's go. How did Gorm finish up yesterday? I'm so glad you asked, Panda. Here's where Gorm is after yesterday. I want to do a bit more for his mouth. I'm not super happy with that just yet. And then, yeah, I might do a tiny bit for the eyes. Like, do a very dark gray kind of highlight and then leave it as. But yeah, there's where Gorm ended up. I'm so glad. So glad someone asked. He's going to be on TikTok here soon. Not today, but soon. Though today, I did post more of the Imperial Fists. If you guys want to check those out, help me out. They're all posted. Trying to be better with algorithm this week. So that when we get to next repaint, we're ready to roll. Ryan? Thank you, Panda. I'm happy with how the colors turned out. Glad he finally has color on him. The cat did it again. He came up to me, did the special meow, then screamed bloody murder as I lifted him, and then, ooh, bed. That's so weird. It sounds like your kitty and Sadie on the same page today. She gets the nitric oxide. Her power may make her explode like Deku. I'll take that. I'll take some explosions, please. From the moment she understood the weakness of her flesh, it disgusted her. She craved the strength and certainty of the pump. That's right. That's alright. I'll send info in Discord later. It's more optional than creatine, but something you may consider? Okay. I will check it out. Hi, Scorpion. That's Gorm from Kingdom Death. That is an expansion that you can add to the game. We worked on him yesterday. If you guys want to check the VOD out, he'll be on YouTube here soon. Welcome on in. How are you? Today, though, we're working on Imperial Fists. I'm trying to get this Ancient mostly together here for stream. And then I'll keep working on that Captain here this afternoon. Maybe save him for Scott's stream or TV time. Keep working on the captain. I'm finishing the night instead of finding the saw. Before I start chewing on the damn Tyranid mini instead. Sounds good. Thanks for coming to hang out here. Sounds like you've got a lot going on over there. Hope it all goes well. Praise Gorman break chat. Lamb's breaking stuff again. Nature is healing. Oh. Where is... We need to do a wash on our silvers. There's my Nolan oil chat. There's... You heard Daka when she flexed? Hell yeah. Got Growling, we got Daka. This is the best. Working out's the best chat. Scorpion says, I'm good. Been working on some paint tests for the first night with some purples, contrast, find the color combo I want. Hell yes. We love some purple. I guess what other colors are you considering with your purple? It's only when chat slows that my delay is nearly unnoticed. True. I do love when we've, like we're talking about, we've already squirreled our way to something else. And then we get the will. The will catch up. It's great though. Hey Hammer, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We are trying to get these silly Imperial Fists together today. Get them back home for some games. And then we're going to crunch really hard on some Chaos Knights. And then we have characters, which are always my favorite thing to paint. I got those up next. Yeah, if you'd like to check out what else I'm working on, there are my socials. YouTube. Oh, I do have some streaming news for you guys. Last night I nuked Patreon. It's gone. It's it was a hard thing for me to do, but it's now gone. If you like the tutorial content, I'm going to be doing a lot more on YouTube. I think YouTube is the platform that will do what I wanted to do on Patreon. So, if you would like to move your Patreon bucks over to YouTube, I'm going to have some tutorials going up there. It'll be a mix of our anime repaints and Warhammer stuff. I think we're going to do kind of like the members pick a project kind of deal, and we can work together on stuff. I think would be really fun. So like if we want to work on a Kingdom Death together, or a Warhammer mini together, and do like a paint-along type deal, I think is what I kind of want to move to. I think that would be fun. Obviously, the like smaller tutorials will still be free, but then for members, it would be the more in-depth stuff like you would expect from Patreon, or what we used to do before. But it is, yeah, it was hard. Not gonna lie, kind of, I don't know. That feeling of failure kind of sucks, but I think we're set up to do what I actually wanted to do. So I'm gonna take it. We're gonna run with it. How are your stream numbers Twitch versus YouTube? Is it hard to switch to YouTube number-wise? Also, if you don't talk about... Yeah, so YouTube's really not set up for live streaming. I get like a quarter of the numbers I get over on YouTube. So it's a matter of building up kind of community over there. The community is also just more geared to videos. That's what they want to be watching. That's why they're on YouTube. So, I think I still like doing the streams over there for things that maybe I wouldn't want to do on Twitch. So maybe if we're doing a video game or something I don't think would do super well here. Like, we still have a place to do that, which I really like. But yeah, the numbers are... No. No. Not failure, just evolution. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard staring at that button for a little bit. Scorpion says, since I'm going for Evangelion theme, that's right. First name is going to be Unit 01, so purple, green, orange, black, a couple others. The green I'm thinking doing trim in Stormhost Silver, doing a bright green contrast over that, like Hexwraith. That'll be cool. Okay, now I remember talking about that. Your theme, sorry. For my greens. There's one green. Where's our other green? Oh, I had them for Piccolo. That's where they are. There's my green. Stealing my paint. Oh no, I'm absolutely gosh darn useless on this project. I'm sorry, Jezzy. That's never a good feeling. I always tell work I'm there for moral support and eye candy. There you go. That's a good way to... I like it. Failure is a necessary step on the path to success. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it. It was hard for me. But also extremely motivating. So we're gonna make this one work. I'm gonna try really, really hard. I've got a lot of ideas. It's just a matter of doing it. If anyone could also give me more hours in the day, I appreciate it. I would like that very much. Might be a miniature art community thing for tech-related content. It's the other way around. That is interesting. Yeah, a lot of it is just... It's community training, for lack of a better word. And when you're on a different platform, when you're on a platform more based for VOD, video on demand type content. Because I found even the people that did find me are also not as chatty. YouTube is not as chatty as Twitch. Like, obviously, we have lurkers here, and we love our lurkers. YouTube is, like, even more lurky, if that makes sense. They're there just to watch. I feel like tech content benefits from a lot more from higher pre-filmed production value, though, like YouTube videos. Hobby stuff, slower, and live interaction. Yeah. Oh, pure stream content. Okay. Supposed to start a different one here soon, and like, hopefully I'll have actual work, be able to help. It's never... I've had a few moments like that when I was at the office, Jesse, where it's like, yeah, the why am I even here? And it's never a good feeling. Because you want to be helpful, you want to have something to contribute. So hopefully here soon. That feeling sucks. Those pre-existing tech channels on YouTube. Rather than someone starting up YouTube. Yeah, probably a bit of that as well. So you already... I would imagine if you already have an audience, they probably do a lot better. Obviously, I'm doing both at the same time. And a lot of our streaming was to build the watch hours. So that was the biggest goal, was so that we could get partner and start to work on, I guess, more traditional YouTube type content. That green needs to be shaken to the other one. So yeah, I think I'm in a kind of a weird spot to answer your question, I guess. As I am doing it all at once. Titan, welcome in. How are you? We are back to the grind. Yep. We are down to a couple characters and finishing up the dreadnoughts. So we're getting darn close. What are you up to today? My plan is characters. I don't think I'm going to get through the dreadnoughts tonight, but I'm going to make progress on them. I don't want to say those are going to be done, but they'll be really close. That's my goal. Basically, I'm on a project that is completely unrelated to what I do, in case they need any of that. Okay. Yeah, so you are the moral support in the eye candy. Look at that. That's not a bad place to be for a project. Plus, you may learn some stuff. Things that maybe you're not normally working on. Maybe good. Always grinding. Confirmed skater girl. That's right. Thank you, Slip. Thank you. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna get this laurel all painted. And highlight each of the little leaves. I'll have to do a little bit of touch up later for the shade, but that's okay. It's nice to learn, listen. I just want to do some work though. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, there are my streamer updates. I guess the last one is we will have a birthday stream on Sunday. My birthday is here on Thursday. We'll do a birthday stream on Sunday. Yay. I don't know what we're doing for it, but we'll have it. I feel like COVID has just made a mess of like anything anniversary related. I just don't do a whole lot anymore. Has anyone else kind of found the same? Like my mom and Scott keep asking. They're like, what do you want to do for it? And it's like, oh, just Thursday. Birthday, yeah. Yeah. We'll find something fun to work on. I guess I was trying to decide, should we go ahead and do Sub Sunday that day? Or should we pick out something different? Speaking of, if you've not voted for Sub Sunday, exclamation vote. I know one of them had a pretty big lead, so I don't know if it's how much that'll change, but definitely take a look. Pizza party birthday stream? I kind of like that idea. I'm not gonna lie. I could go for some pizza. And Nikki choice day? You want to work on Gorm again? Oh goodness. If I goof that up, please let me know. But thank you so much for that Prime sub. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you. 2 months. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we can go through that here in a moment. Oh, sorry, my black paint is there. Not wanting to come out. I don't want to overload too much with stream-related updates, but that is the other part. As I did take a look at the Partner Plus that we were working towards. And I think we're in a good spot for this month, so thank you everyone for the support. We're not there yet. I don't want to say that we've hit it, but we are making good progress. If anyone's interested, it is there in text in the chat. But we are trying to unlock and get a better split from subs. So the 60-40 split instead of the 50-50. So thank you to everyone who has updated your sub, who has moved up a tier, moved Prime over to a regular sub. I really appreciate it. Look like we're on track to hit it for February, so thank you. If we do it the next 3 months, then it unlocks May 1st and we're in. We don't have to do anything else. We're all set. For those who have, we have more emotes coming. I showed one at the very beginning of chat of the next one I'm animating. It is a no you emote, and I've got my loading one I'm still working on. Which now that I've done power, I think I know how to do the loading one. So I may tinker with that tonight. Because I want my boy done. I want my derpy boy in chat. So more emotes to come for those who have upgraded your sub. Thank you so much. And that's what I got. That's what I got for stream update. Thank you, chat. Otherwise this week, I don't know what we're going to work on tomorrow. If we get these guys mostly finished. We gotta pick something for tomorrow. What do you guys want to see? How? Yes. The heck? Yes. I guess I could get, you guys want more, I was gonna say Seraphon feels like the easy answer. Get a Seraphon ready for tomorrow. Do you make baby white look so good and easy? What are you looking at? For this guy, or are you looking at something else? What do we have to work on for the wizard lizards? I got the new standard bearer, so he is primed right now. We have the salamander, but I kind of want to, I don't know. I need to find how I want to paint the salamander, I think is the best way to put that. We also have, one more chair to paint with the skink. We have one more chair, but I might take a little break before we start that one. Otherwise, we have chameleons we need to build. That's kind of it. We're getting close on the Seraphon as well. I'm trying to begin repainting red where he's damaged, and I loathe white, which is unfortunate, as I have a white scarcer. The more that you can start from a not white, the easier. So I think you're using, what, Celestra Gray in those? Using things like flow improver or a medium can help so the white doesn't break apart on you. My top tip is I airbrush as much as I can. So if we were working on a white scars squad, I would airbrush the living daylights out of those before I started details. Hey Riot, I don't remember if I've said hi today. Hello. I'm with Phil. No matter what I paint, it dries chunky or chalky. Which white are you guys using? If you're using Games Workshop, that doesn't surprise me. I can definitely recommend Monument Hobbies has a nice white. And Reaper has a nice white. Those are what I use. My airbrush to the bat cave. There you go. Get your bat brush out and do that trick. Just make sure you do all the masking you need to do. Or if you've got it separate. But yeah, I try to do as much airbrush as I can. That's my hack. And then you just be very, very careful. Kind of like we were talking with the yellow. Be very careful as you're painting around it. Monument Hobbies, maybe it's out of date. I would say maybe give it some paint thinner. Give it a good mix. I'm surprised the Monument is gunking up on you, unless it is very old, yeah. I went through my bottle of Monument White before I even had a chance to do that, so I don't know. We used it quite a bit. Scott and I both used it. How do Monument paints do through the airbrush? Pretty well. Yeah, you'll have to thin it a little bit, but they do pretty well. In my experience. Unless we're talking some older bottles here. I don't know. Hey, DM Rogue, welcome in. Vallejo model. Oh, Air Gray White is amazing. I picked up some of their Mecha line to try. For that exact same reason. How are you? Welcome in. Let me get a couple paints out real quick. They are sriracha tops. I hate them. They're a terrible trap for letting paint thicken. Yeah, I love Monument. I have Monument right here on my desk. I hate these tops. Hate them. Hate them. It's, I'm sitting here, I'm like, do I dislike those tops or GW paint pots more? And I don't think I have an answer. I dislike both. I prefer just regular dropper top. Because the paint pots are also awful for just having paint gunk up. Sorry. Brain's not braining today. GW pots are worse. I feel like I waste more with the pots. Because there's always that day where I have to go through and clean like 10 pots. They've all dried up. And that makes me pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like the pots. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple highlights here, and then we're gonna switch to that banner for a bit. We really need to start it. I'm also like Phil gives Monument more money to replace all the bottle tops. On principle, I won't do it. I won't buy the other tops. I would rather sit here and complain than give more money for for something I should get in the first place. On principle, I refuse to buy them. Is that silly? Maybe. But oh well. I agree. On principle. I won't do it. Alright, so for the banner. My initial plan is the outside of the yellow, black for the interior, And then kind of paint this symbol like we did for the blade guard, is my first thought. Now I'm looking at it and I'm wondering if I should do black as the outline trim, and then... Live Madness, are you here? You're not so principled? That's fair waste of mine. Everyone has their limits, right? I'm very much a on-principle person when it comes to it, right? Everyone has their thing. No preference. I think either works is the hard part. And I'm trying to decide with everything else filled in what I think would look better. I kind of like that we get more of the highlight on the yellow here. So maybe we do yellow inside, white or black trim. Is that Tian? Welcome in. How are you today? It's first company, so the circle will be white with the black numeral. Okay, so circle white, black. Because then it also, that trim color will be back here. That's the other thing Maybe that's okay though. Maybe that bunch of black would be good with the rest of them. Is it principle or spite? I have plenty of both, so it could be a mix. It's for a while now. I think it's a genuine class action suit in GW's paint pots. Livery designing something that'll dry out paint. Yeah, it's a lot. And especially when you're like, you have several armies or you're like me and you do commissions, it's a lot of paint pots. It's a lot of wasted paint. And it's frustrating. I don't know which way I want to go. Chat, what do you think? Should we do black trim or black inner box here behind the details? I am so split on this, I don't know what to do. I feel like black trim is a little neater looking. Vegeta, thank you so much for that sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I have no idea what you're saying, so bye. We're just gonna do this, I think. I don't know what you're saying. Goodbye. In 10 minutes you don't come back with English, then that's it. We're just gonna do that. I don't know what you're saying. Vegeta, how was your day? Thank you so much for that support. For 18 months of support. Sorry we got interrupted there. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Probably gold for the symbol around the circle. Yeah, so the idea is this would match what we did for the blade guard, because it's pretty much the same symbol. We'll have the white in the center. We think black in the... So we're not doing cream, we're doing black. The Runestat, thank you. Appreciate it. Nocturne green. Okay. I love you all. That wasn't my question. Do we do black on the trim or black in the box? The other will be yellow. My day's going pretty well. Hope you guys are there too. We're pretty good. This banner's stumping me here for a moment because I don't know which way I want to go with it. Black trim I think will look neater. Black in the box. Paint it red. I think I'm leaning black trim. I think it's gonna look neater than the yellow on the outside. I think it's gonna... Yep, I'm doing it. You guys can keep your red and your greens and your whatever other colors you're doing. Mr. Joe, welcome in black trim, I think. Yeah, I think. Okay, well, thank you for letting me talk it out, chat, even if I completely negated some of what you were saying. But purple exists? It does, but that's not the color of the Zarby. Alright, well. You know what? We all learned something right then, and gotta go with that. We all learned something, yep. Black trim it is. China's extra useful. Yep. No, that's what I've learned. Thanks for taking your opinions and shutting it up. Thank you for telling me to paint it red and purple, chat. I do appreciate. It's like, should I put black here or here? And they're like, what if you painted it red? I had a question about place and commission queue. Email might be easier. Yeah, just because I know that you're in the army queue, which is the longer of the two, which is tough. Because these things just take longer than doing a character. But yeah, email's probably easier. But the army queue is the one that keeps filling up, which is interesting. It's interesting to watch. And they just take longer, yeah. Especially with the custom stuff, like the knights are very custom, so they're taking longer. Custom stuff takes longer. The yellow box will likely look like the rest of the Marines, mostly yellow rather than mostly black. The E-painter, in the inner border? Maybe. I was thinking white, but maybe. Let me at least get this part, and then we'll figure it out here. I'm glad I went black. Maybe. We'll figure it out, chat. Totally get something later today sounds good. I'm kind of excited for however this year's gonna shake out between getting the mission queue kind of more finalized, getting YouTube time built in. I'm hoping things work out. I think we're getting ourselves set up to do that. It's just taking some growing pains right now. Feeling great. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad we figured it out, kind of, together. Kind of together. This is the best timeline, yeah! Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna do the back just yet because I need a way to hold on to this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and start parchments and all of that. I might pull up the blade guard too to make sure I match the shields. And then white in the center there, do that. Or I'll just ask you to repaint it. True hacks. Live Man is hacking the paint. I need to look up at least the base one for this too to see what else we can throw in here. We've got some almost like heraldry stuff down here at the bottom we need to figure out. Maybe we switch to the captain so I can look up my reference stuff and then we'll come back to this. That might be a better plan. I wanted to do this on stream, but working on the captain might be a bit easier. At least for now. Anyone have anything planned for the rest of today? Anything we're excited for, chat? I will be getting lunch after this and go get my workout in. And then back to Imperial Fists and get these done. Maybe tinker with emotes tonight. Alright, I've got these, like, yeah, the ribbons. I'm not sure what those are. Might be a good spot for some of the red. Think about that. Eating, sleeping for the sake if I had my way. It is Zoom night. Yep, Scott will be doing sim racing. If you guys want to check out some sim racing, make sure you follow AB6 Scott. I'll keep an eye on chat later tonight. I got him on. I don't have to do anything, but I like to help. That helps me during the week. If I can try and help, I help. He's being bad out there. I can hear him. I think that's most of it, is I'm on Sadie duty while Scott streams. It's like he's on Sadie duty for me. I'm sorry. TikTok chat. Boop Doodler, hello. How many years have you been painting? Streaming. So I started Warhammer with 6ed 40k. Streaming, I think it's been about 6-7 years now. I don't remember exactly when I started. But yeah, welcome in. How are you today? Sorry I missed TikTok chat over there. I'm trying to get better about remembering it. The other chat that I am talking to is my Twitch chat. So trying to get into the routine here. Nice. Yeah, how about you? How long have you been in the hobby? Move this so I can see you a little better. There you are. But yeah, my main home is Twitch. I'm also kind of revamping my YouTube, so doing more tutorials and things over there. And then TikTok. It's been really fun meeting the Warhammer community over on TikTok. Getting to be creative over there. Hey, Stellar Mouse, banner time! We're trying to figure it out here. I'm kind of piecing it together as we go. I know that this is going to be parchment. The cross, I just need to double check my colors for how we did the blade guard. Then I'll get that too. Is anyone going to be painting some today? What projects have we got, chat? February challenge. Everyone's still going strong? The Boop Dealer says, oh, less than a year, but always seen inspiration. I love that, either through TikTok, Instagram. Just being able to see everyone's work and just like scroll through them all day if you wanted to. It's crazy to see what everyone is working on. Everyone's progress. Well, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to show what I'm doing. If there's a color you like that I'm using, anything like that, let me know. Otherwise, I kind of keep cruising and just hang out, chat. But happy to help. Butts, welcome in. We're doing pretty well. How are you? Trying to get this banner started. Let's see. Someone says, I'm about to paint a friend's Fist army, so I'm taking notes. I have some of the work up on YouTube too. There's, I know, a short at least of the yellow. But if you see anything else, let me know. Is windy outside? What do I want to do? Slide's currently applying Averland Sunset, the next step. Everybody says, I'm done painting for the day, I think. Do need to convert a Termy Sergeant to have him holding a power scythe now. 6 out of 7 minis for the monthly challenge. Almost done. Hell yeah, Earbray. You're on awesome track there to get them all finished. Well done. Okay, chat. I wanted to work on the banner, but I want to look up some of this before we do too much more. So I'm going to set it aside for right now. And work on our captain. I think he'll be easier to work on here together. We did decide on blue tilting shield. So let's go ahead and get our blues out and start that. Ooh, favorite faction to paint. I can say for Marines, it's Salamanders. I love working on Salamanders. I actually prefer painting fantasy. So I get a little tired of all the power armor. So I'm trying to think of fantasy. Seraphon have been a whole lot of fun. I've really enjoyed just getting to paint a whole bunch of dinosaurs and lizards has been fun. Bright colors. Those have been great. Thinking a little bit if there's another I'd throw in that. I would say more, I prefer to paint characters as opposed to a single faction. So characters are definitely my favorite thing to paint. Chat, what's your favorite thing to paint? Titan says, I got a Moloch base coated and ready to shade. I have the Harspecs and Screamer Killer that are primed up to paint. Let's go. That's some good bug progress. Let's have spent the morning watching IT remotely try to fix my computer so I can work. It still doesn't. Well, are you basically just kind of stuck waiting? Are they going to keep trying stuff? Or do you get to maybe not have work for a little bit. 31 project time. Possible challenge for Nikki at least? No, I can't do it. Well, I mean, with commissions, I straight up can't. I straight up can't. And then everything would take way, way longer. Yours has always been orcs. Orcs are fun. I think orcs are a little tricky for me just because of the batch painting. Batch painting is always when I lose it. That just kind of, for me, it sucks the fun out of things. But the characters are so much fun. I have a thing for neat Nurgle units. So many fun bits and colors to use to customize them. Yeah, Nurgle's another good one. With all of the new units they got too, they have so much fun stuff to work on. They did such a good job updating like the Nurgle line. No Death Guard retreat to paint, but there's a forgiving faction mistakes and kit bashing. I made some progress on Elisa Ice while I waited. Tried some stuff on my own now since I'm likely more competent than anyone in IT. This is day 5 of not working. Oh, because of IT. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you got to do some painting at least while you're waiting for whatever it is to fix. It sounds like it's pretty tricky if it's day 5 now. I mentioned it on Looker doing game. I painted 60 Hormigons in a week. It looked to me like I was actually insane. A little bit. I know you use a lot of speed paints, which definitely helps. Definitely helps. But yeah, that's always when I kind of lose it. Getting the batch painting and the smaller stuff. I like painting D&D characters. Lots of room for variance there. Also painting night sky effects. Sometimes it's fun as a treat. Yeah. D&D's always fun too because you can put so much of like that character into it. Like you can kind of focus on the things that make them unique. Sorry, one second. Let me get this. There. I got the Leviathan set recently, so I've been trying Tyranids for the first time. They're cool. I think especially if you are, I know you said you're coming from orcs, especially if you're just burnt out on power armor, Tyranids can be a really nice break. More of the organic shapes. You get to do fun colors if you want. Tyranids are a nice break. It would be a simple thing if the company didn't insist on installing a bunch of, janky security crap because they don't trust us. No one can get in, not even you. Especially all the framework type kits. Yeah. Have you worked with a few of those? I know Scott has. I've not actually worked with one myself. But like actual D&D characters you can build. As opposed to kind of whatever WizKids or Reaper has already together. Getting to build your own. I bought a Leviathan scheme Screamer Killer off eBay. I'm excited to paint my Screamer from the Leviathan box with the High Fleet colors. Screamer Killer is a fun one. I think if I got another one, I would still do the head swap. But I'm glad we got Screamer Killer back. I've actually spent some time doing custom 3D printed bits for the framework stuff than working them. They have a ton of options, but players will always think of more, absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of hard to plan for what exactly people would want to put on their character, isn't it? I could erase all of our customer data if I wanted to, but sure, better monitor what websites I visit, right? It's so misplaced. So weird. The Express says yes, in all caps. I almost perfectly cut the power scythe hand out, and if it's the power sword cataphracti hand. Oh, that I cut yesterday? Awesome. It was meant to be, Erebray. Meant to be. Good. Also copped in a symbol of Screamer and Psychophage off someone for $25 and play triple Screamer if I wish. There you go. That's a lot of big bugs coming together. One day I'll get back to my bugs. I definitely got my share when Leviathan came out. I'm good for a little bit. We'll get back to them another day. Glad yours are coming along, though. Cataphract is such a cool pattern it is. Yeah, it looks really nice. Alright, there's our blue. We need another coat here. We're coming over some of the airbrushing. Sometimes it needs another coat just to get all settled in. Undercut. Alright, we need to start some skin tones. We need to start the rest of the Terminator icons here. Let me run some Cataphract using my 40k Terminators because they're so cool. I love bringing stuff from 30k up to 40k, as you probably saw with Lucius. They just get so much more drip than the 40k stuff. It just looks so much cooler. Hey, Kevin and Big Nerd over on TikTok. How are you? Thank you so much. We're working on some Imperial Fists today. What are you guys up to? Trying to get... We've got a couple characters left. And then my Dreadnoughts need some touch-ups. And then... that wave is done. Yeah. I have them already. I can't even keep up right now. I got the box and I put them somewhere safe. Because my brain had to focus on these first. I had to get these focused first. I bought Tartarus pattern for my wolves last year, and I was gutted when I realized I ordered the wrong set. Alright, a couple more touch-ups on here. Yeah, everyone in TikTok chat, what are we working on today? What projects have we got? I've been working on this army, and I'm really kind of focused on getting it together. I've got some Chaos Knights I'm working on, and then my Seraphon army I'm kind of working on in between when I need a break. Need a break from armor panels. I just have a dope Tartarus tourney Praetor. The new Cataphracti character Castellan dude. Cataphracti guy didn't have a shield. Yeah, all the heresy stuff's really cool. I'm considering getting some of the... I think it's the new Wolf Praetor. I actually did like after a lot of the new Space Wolf stuff was not great. The new Praetor actually looked kind of cool. I was considering it. You pissed. I guess question to the chat. Has anyone else proxied to like 30k up to 40k? Any characters or models you would use? Bring up 40k. Live Menace uses airbrush. He says, I'm working on my last Ogre Hussar, of the normal ones at least. Considering putting one on the back of the monster too, if I get those for my army. Very nice. I bet that feels nice to say the last one, right? After all the work you've been putting into them. Get them finished up. I want the new Mark 6 Praetor-esque mini they showed on Thursday. think I need to go back and look at it again. I may have missed it while I was working on stuff. They rapiers to one army. Oh, and a Sakaran to the other. I do love the Sakaran. I wish that was not in Legends. Apparently people are unable to find Praetors and Land Raiders for Chaos. Use Horus Heresy vehicles instead. Yeah, that's interesting. As in, like, they're just not available right now? I would have said Kratos for the 40k army, but Legends, yeah. Kratos was another cool one. I'm sad I probably won't end up with one now. I had been considering it for my wolves, just because it was cool, but I'm glad I got to work on one for the salamanders, but that's probably the only one I'll get. Oh well. Not in stock. I know some things. I thought that a lot of things had come back in stock, but... Hey, Gummy Francis, how are you? Or are you headed out? I'm so inclined to get one. Yeah, sometimes the rule of cool still applies, and it's worth it. Sometimes still worth it. Just to have it. I don't really hate Fists if just the painting yellow scares you. That's fair. I can say the yellow itself isn't bad. It's the painting around the yellow. It's the same with white armies. The actual color is not too bad to get on. It's all the details around it and being so careful around it is the tricky part. Alright, let's start some skin tones. Thousand Suns, yeah, we got Black Legion. Please be a loyalist. I think the plan is to do the Fists with the Thousand Suns is the idea. So it'll be a lot of armies all together, but I don't want to do that. I'm getting paint everywhere. Airbrush does make it a lot easier. Airbrush, or if you can do some of the contrast, because some of the contrasts look really nice. Yeah. Next mission is the Hospitaller Blade Guard, the Assault Intercessors, Tev Handing Intercessors, 3 Inceptors, and then the Cataphractii. Yeah, I think we can work that in together. That's not too bad. Bigots per minute. This is the mini they showed on... Oh, the console. Okay, I think I did see that. If anyone else missed it like I did. Or needs a refresher like I did. Mission give me 1,000 points for the Fist and I can start playing with them. Let me know if you're out of ad hell. But yeah, the plan was to do them along with the Thousand Suns. Which are immediately after the Chaos Knights. Woo! Doing good, Big Nerd? How are you? Pretty good. Just trying to get into work mode for the week. If we can get these guys finished up, I feel like I'm in a better spot. So for this commission, I've got these characters and the Dreadnoughts to finish, and then they will go off for decals. And then I've got some Chaos Knights to work on right after that. Thank you! They've been fun. This is a fun army to keep working on. I'm excited to do, like, the big family shot at the end and see them all together. You headed out, Erebry? Take care, and everyone, and see you tomorrow. Sounds good, Erebry. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-byes for now. I've got some Blood Bowl 3D printed Mangler Squigs. Thinking I want to do yellow and dark purple because I hate myself. It's not as bad. I think a lot of people get scared of the yellow or the white, but it's not as bad as you think. I say dive in and give it a try. It's just that painting around it. White armies are definitely the worst. Like, I had a white army before even the Blade Guard we did. It was the Rift Stalkers. That was all white, and that really slowed me down because I was trying to be so careful around it. White armies can be rough. Yeah. Yellow's a little bit more forgiving. You still have to be more careful, but it is a little bit more forgiving. Did you play 30k? I have a Fire Raptor and a Contemptor on my shelf I can't play with. Oh no, they're gonna get sold off. Our babies. Our babies. The Legends thing just, it hurts so bad. I think the two-thin coats mentality has really helped the hobby community come to term with yellow and white armies. Yeah, I think just in general. I think the one thing I wish I could kind of... If there's anything you learned from me today, chat, it's that don't be afraid to touch things up. And that can be either another coat, or if you get something on the armor, like, it's okay. You can go back. Okay. A lot of my job is touching up touch-ups. So I paint something, then I gotta make a correction, and then I have to clean that up. That's a lot of my job. And that's okay. That's okay. JK will be buried with them. But since I have a way of picking color schemes where when I seek advice, people respond with, oh, that's a real pain in the ass. Butts is here for the complicated. You're gonna sell them and become unlegends. Yeah, they take them back off the list. They're like, just kidding. You can play with these now. Just kidding. Regular yellow paint scheme. If you have an airbrush priming pink with the right center, yeah, we did that with the Raptidons. You guys saw my Seraphon. I didn't do a full coat. I kept a lot of the magenta, but it's another way to do it. When it comes to white, you got a base coat with gray, and then 8 thin coats. Yeah, work up. To paint white, you need to paint not white first, and then build up to white. Yep. With how much I like the 30k models, it'll happen eventually. They are pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna look up. I don't remember if these, like, elbow plates get anything special. I'll look that up later. What time is it? Okay. Oh, sorry, Big Nerd says, what color do you use for the undercoat before the yellow? That is Marnfang Brown. So I start with our brown, and then I build up to, I actually use gold brown for model color instead of Averland. So you can use Averland if you still got Citadel. But mine kept gunking up on me, so I switched to Vallejo. That's what I use. Murdoch Miniatures, thank you so much for that raid over on Twitch. I appreciate that. How are you? How is your stream? We are cruising along on some Imperial Fists. What have you guys got? Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. How was stream? How was stream? I was trying to remember what you had for us yesterday. I know you said you had some tech issues. What did we, were we able to conquer those today, and what did we have? Welcome in. For anyone who may be new to my stream, hello, I'm Nikki. I'm playing a lot of Warhammer. Today we've got Imperial Fists. Yesterday we were working on Kingdom Death. If you want to see where Silly Gorm ended up, I can grab him too. Oh yeah, just trying to get this army finished up here this week. This past month or so, we've been working through, it's essentially the Space Marine half of Leviathan that we've been finishing up. Plus some vehicles and some things like that. We're moving along, but I'm ready to get them finished and back home. Hey, Riches Matt, welcome in. Think army painter, some nice yellows. I'll say I'm not an army painter fan, but I'm glad that you like them. I like working with them. It was nice. Finished the 40k weapon team today. Very nice. Chat, you know what to do. You want to check out some more Warhams here on Twitter? Go give a follow. Go check out Murdoch Miniatures. I'm glad you got them finished up. It's always really nice, like, ending the stream, knowing you got some stuff done. Well done. Sorry, my dog's going nuts in the But yeah, welcome in, everybody. If you'd like to see the other things we're working on, my bot is helping there. I have my TikTok, my Instagram. Also on Twitter, for now at least. You guys want to check those out? More of my stuff. Otherwise, I'll keep cruising here. Try and get to a good spot here before I take off for some lunch. Hands down, the best yellow is Imperial Fists now. As in the army or like a color? Sorry. Make sure I understand what you've got there. So I think one of the contrast is... God is so dumb. The contrast color. I am glad that those have made some of those colors easier too. So like the whites, the yellows, they're a little less scary, I think, now that they're contrast colors. So I'm glad for that. I don't use them a whole lot, but I'm glad that they are available. I did like using them for my Skaven though, when we just like cruised through the Skaven. That was really nice to get those done. It does make it easy if you're doing a lot of events and things like that. Having that option to make it a little faster. Definitely good for that. And in yellow is the only contrast I have, and it's pretty fun. Yeah. They're good to have in the toolbox. Use it. Oh, for chevrons, that kind of stuff. That's cool. I would hope that Imperial Fists, it's a nice yellow from what I've seen. As far as like coverage and yeah, getting the army scheme. From what I've seen, it's a very nice yellow. Yellow can definitely be tricky. So I'm glad that more of those colors are available for people to use and take some of the scary factor away from yellow. I think it's always important. I mean, just today there's I think 3 different people say, I like that army, but I don't want to paint yellow. So having options for them to feel more comfy painting yellow is always good. Well, I mentioned earlier that I wasn't sure what to work on tomorrow. We said maybe Seraphon. I don't know if I'm going to have time to airbrush, I guess is now my thought. I will probably try and make tomorrow Warhammer, but I don't know what it'll be. If not, we do have some Kingdom Death we could line up. Yeah, pink works well. We did that with some of my Seraphon, and it was really fun to play with. Pink gives you a really nice orange in the shade. It's fun to play with. Color theory is fun. Depends what you're looking for. You okay if there's... Sorry, Sadie's being a butt. But I'm almost done. So. Not that that makes her any more quiet, but at least she doesn't have to be quiet. All right. I think we're gonna do some washes and then I'm kind of good for now. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna do Agrax on our gold, we'll do non-oil on our silver, and then I'm gonna get some lunch, chat. I'm gonna regroup and get ready to get the rest of this done here this afternoon. That's the plan. We'll be back tomorrow. More Warhammers. I guess, does anyone have any hobby questions here before we wrap up? It's a little slower. Good time for hobby questions. This week I will also be recording the January challenge for our Discord. So we're painting heroes for the month of January. I'll get the showcase all recorded. Start editing that here later this week. So I'll let you guys know when that's available. And then I'm back into my next repaint. I'll record at least the first little bit of that. While we get started, I want to get at least one color done this week. So either his clothes or skin tone. I haven't decided which one I want to start with yet. You see issue 495 of White Dwarf? No. Somebody made a painted Astartes Legion with orange and blue. That sounds really cool. No, I don't. Pick up the White Dwarf. That sounds really cool, though. What color blue? I'm imagining a brighter blue. Like a turquoisey blue, or? I guess navy would be the other first thought. Exciting, yeah! Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for checking out the videos. I appreciate it. The showcase is really fun to go back and see everything, too. It's one of those where, like, you know a lot of people are working on things, but until you get it all pulled up on, like, the same tabs and everything, it's kind of insane how much stuff gets done. And Nerf Marines! And then you get the Desolation Marines with the t-shirt launcher guns. Perfect. Orange and blue is a good combo. Works really well in Vatan. Yeah. I mean, my studio logo is also blue and orange. This is a good combo. Definitely not biased. Nope. This one's a good combo. Alright. Almost there. I think I originally got my Marines painted like Nerf guns with orange tip bolters would be cute. We'll do the wash on the sword. I'll come back and highlight all that up later. But I like to have it in the like engraved bits. And as kind of our shade color. For our darkest metallics. They had big white stencil numbers. Oh, like a mecha vibe? That does sound really cool. Alright, chat. Well, we didn't quite get them finished, but we got a lot done today. I'm going to work on that banner and try and get that sorted tonight, and then get the rest of our captain here together. And then Dreadnoughts. And then it all goes to Scott. And then he can... Oh, I see connecting to chat. I hope you guys are doing okay there. Oh, thank you. But yeah, we got a lot done. I was kind of hoping to get a little closer, but that's okay. We've got some stuff to look up, and then we will get them knocked out. So we'll be back tomorrow with some sort of Warhammer. I don't know what, but it'll be Warhammer of some variety. So if you guys want to come back, we'll be back tomorrow. Otherwise, there we go. Thank you so much, Sam. I was about to hit the button. You can find my stuff over on socials. We also have our Discord, which is where I hang out in between streams. And then the YouTube that we're revamping and adding a bunch of stuff to. So if you want to catch more content there, make sure to go ahead and subscribe over on YouTube. I'm going to take a look to see who is on, see if we can raid to anybody. Thank you so much for all the support, for coming to hang out today. Love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for more Warhams. Bye-bye.